all those things are detailed out in the cost proposal from the supplier. Mm-hmm. And so if we come to that supplier later and say, guess what? I know you have capacity at your plant. You're running right now 18 hours a day for me. I have another small program that I'm going to use that same door seal on. You can spread your costs. Okay, you guys all understand how that works. So we're gonna look for savings when the math works like that. When we run that extrusion line faster, longer, we're going to look for savings. So if it is a popular car type, and we can use that extrusion on another vehicle line, if it's a larger vehicle, we're going to expect some savings. If it's a smaller vehicle, it all depends on the capacity of the line.
Okay, thank you very much. Do you think that leadership is already commodity or not, and the quality or performance will increase in the future, so the price will increase too?
Yeah, so weather strip parts, some of it has become commoditized. Certain small seals underneath the hood of a car are used. The same seal is used across many product lines. The length of the seal may change a little bit, but it is the same seal. Very inexpensive to produce. They will shop those very heavily as a commodity. And then you speak of the continuous cost reduction pressure from the OEM. Yeah, it's always there. And but there is the cost pressure is always there. There's a lot of the material costs and things are known to the OEMs, and so they understand the cost pressure that the supplier is under, and it becomes just the basic math of understanding what your inputs are to the manufacturing process and how many feet per second can you push through that line, and if you can increase the speed of that line, you know your costs come down, but that's well known. You talked about the increase and the decrease of requirements or functionality. The function of the weather seal has not changed forever. Now the glass runs are something different, but the door seals, that function has remained the same. It's to seal the door from the outside environment. There's been some focus on NVH, the noise, vibration, and harshness, to reduce the sound intrusion into the cabin. But for the most part, that seal is very simple. It is a highly engineered part, but it's essentially very simple. You extrude this rubber, sometimes over a metal carrier. It's simple stuff. So but the function of some of the seals, like the glass seals and the glass run, that is a little bit bigger deal, because those are points where car wash pressures come to bear. A direct pressure from a car wash can push water into the cabin through the glass seal. That's a big problem. People don't like that. You have the function of that glass seal, the glass run up and down the inner and outer belts. There's a wiping function on most OEMs. Now, not everybody does this, but there's a wipe function, what they call. When the glass goes up or down, think about it in the wintertime. You get into your vehicle and there's snow on the outside. You put your window down, or water from a rainstorm, the window will, once you put it down and then you raise it back up, it wipes it clean. That's a very, very difficult thing to get right. And the OEMs spend a lot of energy on that for the more expensive vehicles, but very little time and energy on the cheap vehicles. And so that function is key, and that's part of the glass runs, the inner and outer belts.
I see. And is there any material innovation in the weather strip?
Yes. Yeah, and let's talk about that for a minute. So for